Alright, so to kick off today's episode, before we get into our first game of the episode up against Man United, we're currently sit fourth in the league. And we went 2 wins for 1 loss. We lost to Crystal Palace last episode. And game we deserved to win, in my opinion, but somehow we lost it. Dean Henderson, the goal, just made some real saves. But to kick off today's episode, we're going to make 2 signings for the team. Going to sign a player to take over the cam role, or a backup player for the cam role, because obviously Odegaard can play there, Trossard can play there, but I just want a third option who can come into that midfield and give us something different. And regarding converting Havertz into a cam and not playing him as striker and signing a striker in this window, I do want to use Havertz as a striker. I like him as a striker in this game. He was very, very good last episode, scoring a bunch of goals and getting a bunch of assists. He's a player that doesn't need to replace in the team, just for the sake of replacing him. He's going to be a great player for us, and as you'll see by the stats, he's got 3 goals and 2 assists in 4 games. So he's playing great, so he doesn't need to replace in the team. If he does start performing badly, or I feel like we need something different for the team, we will replace him at some point in the future, maybe. But I feel like Havertz in this career is going to be very, very good for us, and he's going to prove a lot of you guys that think he's not going to be the best player for us wrong, because he's going to be a great player. But we're going to sign 2 players. We're going to sign Martin Zubimendi as a backup player for the midfield, as you guys suggested down below, that we should bring him in. And also, we're going to bring in Eberechi Eze from Crystal Palace to play. This score against us last episode was a guy who scored for us to lose against Crystal Palace to make it 2-1, I think it was, or was it 1-0 at the time? Not too sure, but he did score against us. We're going to stop waffling. We're going to bring in Eze and Zubimendi to the team. We do have 132 million to spend, so let's get into the transfer window and buy those 2 players, because I think they're the only 2 players that we need to sign for this window, because I feel like the team's got some great depth all over the place, and we don't really need anyone else other than those 2 players. Alright, so as you can see, Eberechi Eze is signed here for Arsenal for 30 million from Crystal Palace to bring in the Englishman in to be our first team cam. Odegaard replacing him, and Miko Marino will rotate in and out of position with him, and Odegaard can play cam as well. Going to rotate our midfield around quite a lot in terms of who plays where, like it was doing last episode. I feel like it works quite well for us, and just to switch it up every now and again. But Eze's signs here will be a great player for us this season. Obviously, the first time you did him this year in the game, so hopefully he's going to be a very, very good player for us. He's got number 14 on his back, and that's a big number and a big role to take over. And joining Eze through the door is Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad, was signed for 38 million from the Spanish club. It will be a great player for us. He can play centre mid and CDM. He's going to be a great rotational player, so you cannot replace him Jorginho in the team, taking over his role in the team. He's still at the club, Jorginho. We're going to use him every now and again, but he kind of will play a lot in the second team in that centre mid role. So let's get into this episode. Might sign another winger. I might sign another winger this window. I'm not too sure. But Zubimendi joins. If there's another player to sign, I will show you her in a second. If not, we'll get into the first game up against United. And for our final signing of this window, we're going to bring in Lee Kang-in from PSG, a player who started the season off well at PSG, picking up 2 goals in 2 games, and is looking like a great player for PSG this season. And there's a player that I've not used in FC 24, but in FIFA in a while. I think it will be a great player for us as a rotational winger option for Trossard and Sterling in the second team. Could also play cam and will do a decent job up front probably as well. He's got a great shot on him, a decent passer with the ball and great on the ball. And Lee Kang-in joins Arsenal here to complete our 3 signings this window. Alright, so after spending 100 million on brand new signings, going to take on Man United here. I brought in Leon Bailey and Davide Calabria to the team. So Ugarte joined them IRL. Casemiro had a bad game in IRL recently, so hopefully he can put a performance like that for us against us in this one. Let's get into this one up against Man United here. Obviously, we know how good Calabria can be from the AC Man series just did. He was incredible. Going to go into the game with this formation as usual. I have seen a comment saying that we shouldn't use this formation because it looks weird on the paper. But the way the tactics are set up, it's basically just a 4-2-3-1. Just set up like this to make it look more realistic to an IRL Arsenal lineup the way they look in game. So we're just going to go with this. So it technically is a 4-2-3-1 because the way we line up, it is dropped back a little bit and it's completely fine. But for this game, I'm going to take Zubimendi and Kang-in Lee with us for the Lee Kang-in to give them their debuts, as they will start in the cam role for us in this one as well. As they can go to centre mid, we just go down in -3, so that's why playing cam. I know they've got players in centre mid. Let's get into this one up against Man United and hopefully beat them here to not stay undefeated in the league. So obviously lost to Crystal Palace, but to start, we'll continue at great form. Chenko, good pass there by Eze to find Martinelli now. Martinelli can cut inside and Martinelli does so. Good work there from Martinelli. He hits it, but it's denied by Matthias de Ligt. There's Declan Rice though, picking up in midfield. Zinchenko carrying it forward here, the Ukrainian fullback. Goes inside to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz plays it into the path of Bukayo Saka. Saka now, can he turn and shoot Saka? It's a team effort for him. It's an easy save there for Onana. Declan Rice, good work there from him. Declan Rice now forward into Bukayo Saka now. Saka, second time the charm here for the Englishman. Could he score this time? Bukayo Saka hits it and Bukayo Saka scores. 26 minutes in. We break the deadlock here at the Emirates against United. Bukayo Saka, the star boy, scores the goal. It's a great play there. Declan Rice getting the ball, playing it forward into the path of Bukayo Saka, who's on his left foot. Ain't going to miss from there. Makes it 1-0 to Arsenal here. Not having Forster Scummins is such a killer for me in this game. Leon Bailey, Zinchenko, good denying of him there, but he still has the ball. Leon Bailey, there's Gabriel though stepping in. Okay, how does he start? They're going to score here. There we go, thank you Zinchenko. Unfortunately, Kai Havertz made the run there, so I couldn't go for the cross. Højlund through here into the path of Malacia, getting forward the Dutchman. Taro Malacia. That ain't a pen, ref. That's a yellow card. Is that a pen? I don't think that's a pen. I feel like Gabriel got the ball. Oh, it's a very, very weak penalty, man. There's barely any contact there. Let's see it on this. Let's go VAR. So Malacia. Gabriel slides in, and then Malacia just runs into the challenge. Like, it's not one of those where, like, Gabriel's made contact with Malacia. Malacia's ran into the challenge. They can look how long he has to, like, avert the challenge here. He could literally turn to the right here and get away from it, but he just runs straight into the leg of Gabriel. Oh, it's a weak penalty, man. Such a weak pen, but David Raya v Bruno Fernandes. And David Raya makes a save. I had to go early. Raya, can you get that as well? Raya collects it as well. Love to see it. Gets it inside to Dane. Rasmus Højlund, but there's William Saliba. Good defending there from the Frenchman. Eze. Eze feeds it through to Bukayo Saka. Saka now. Throw on goal again here. The Englishman. Can he score? Bukayo Saka. Denied by Onana. Ugarte now getting forward here. Uruguayan from PSG. But there's Declan Rice. Good defending from him. Calabria's done well there. Calabria. Over to Casemiro. Casemiro hits it, blocked by Odegaard. Saka got a win ahead. Saka wins the header. Havertz. I was hoping he'd make that run. Hoping Eze would make that run for the centre there, but he didn't do so. And United back on the ball here. Rasmus Højlund hits it and he scores. So how did that shot go in? That didn't seem like a very powerful shot. It seemed kind of savable for David Raya in net, but we'll see it again on the replay. Is this shot savable? We need a better angle than that. Yeah, I feel like he should have saved that from that angle. Okay, it's given me two awful angles to see that shot. Love to see it. We'll see it better from this angle here that we're going to get here. But we'll see, is this shot savable for David Raya? Actually, it's not. Okay, fair enough. It's a good finish there from Højlund. We're going to bring on Calafiori because I feel like this side of the pitch, we're just very, very... We don't have to... We're going to bring on Timber actually for the pace. We're going to bring on Marino in midfield, put Eze in the... take Eze off. Not because he's played bad, just because we need a change, and bring on... I think Raheem Sterling maybe for Martinelli, some fresh legs. And I don't think this is a game for Kangin Lee to make his debut, or Lee Kangin, sorry, to make his debut. Annoying. Rice steals it off though. Calabria, now Sterling. Raheem the Dream on loan here this season, gets it into Havertz. Havertz now puts it inside. Wait, he's offside? Casemiro. Joshua Wazerski. Gabriel good defending, but we're losing the ball out in midfield again. Bruno Fernandes hits it, and we're 2-1 down. How are we 2-1 down? And again, we should be winning comfortably. Bruno Fernandes, Marino steals it. Odegaard now over the top to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz takes it down. Kai Havertz got to finish that. Kai Havertz does get the ball. We're going to bring on Gabby Jesus for the final few minutes of the game and try win this one. We deserve to win this game. We do. We've conceded 2 goals. I feel like the first one, fair enough, but the second one we shouldn't have conceded because we should have got the ball so far early up the pitch and got a chance ourselves. But it'd be what it be. United here are level with us currently, but can we get a winner later on? We're going to bring on Gabby Jesus, like I mentioned. It's a great goal there from Havertz. He played great in this game, but we're going to bring on Jesus and maybe even Lee Kangin down the right. He doesn't have the pace, but fresh legs might be able to work because Saka doesn't have the stamina at this point. They're just falling back to them every single time. What is this, man? If they score here, I'm not surprised. Okay, thank you, Raya. Lee Kangin now. What's the player? Kangin now going to go around the defender here. Lee Kangin now on his debut. There's a chance to win us the game. Lee Kangin. Is it back across, but he can't get it all the way across though. Or is that a free kick, ref? Okay, we've won the ball. Lee Kang-in, sorry. Wins it at the death. I keep calling Kang-in Lee by accident because that used to be what his name was in game. But Lee Kang-in scores on his debut here to win us a game later on. A game we deserve to win. A draw here would have been a disservice to how we played, because we should have won this game a long, long time ago. Onana made some good saves, fair enough, but I feel like we should have won this game anyway. But we're catching on the ball here later on, and Lee Kang-in just waits for the perfect opportunity, gets the shot away, beats Onana, and on his debut here off the bench in the final 9 minutes of the game, wins us a massive game against United at Emirates Stadium. As a massive statement made by one of our new signings. But it was a great game overall. We deserved to win this game. We didn't deserve to concede 2 goals. 100% we didn't deserve to concede 2 goals. But it is where it is. United did score. And it made a game of it. But we should have won this game quite comfortably. As you can see, it's time for our first North London derby of the season at home at the Emirates Stadium against Postecoglou Spurs with Solanke up front in new sign. It's getting to this one up against a fairly good Spurs team. And currently it's at 1 point ahead of us in the league in 3rd place. We are 4th currently. And I think for this game, he's not fully fit. I'm going to say I'm going to start turning midfield, but he's not fully fit, so we're not going to do that. We're going to take Zubimendi for us in this one instead of Miko Marino and rotate that way. As you can see, Tomiyasu is now a centre-back. We're going to put Timber into a right-back. I feel like this makes more sense. And let's get into this one up against them and hopefully beat Spurs. You can see Calafiori is going to play left-back for this game and hopefully do well in that role, because the lack of pace from Zinchenko just kills us on that wing. I feel that's the main issue with him, and Calafiori should be much better in that role. Let's get into this one and hopefully beat Spurs there. Turns around there. Okay, ball forward here to Human Somewhere. That should be David Rise over there. There we go. Saliba. It's Ødegaard into Saka now. Saka over the top to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz, take it down. Kai Havertz, you make it 1-0. Kai Havertz. Denied by Vicario. Should have took the shot earlier. Good defender from Declan Rice though. Saka, lovely spin there. Good turn there to get round Destiny Doji. Now Saka to make it 1-0 here. Saka hits it and scores. Bukayo Saka makes it 1-0 here to Arsenal against Spurs in the Emirates Stadium. And you'll have to see it here, 60 minutes in. I wasn't sure how Vicario didn't save that one, because Saka's right foot across goal. Doesn't make sense to concede that one, but save the Havertz one. You know what I mean? But it is where it is. Saka scores here to make it 1-0. You'll have to see it. He's just getting used to him. And that's the main thing. Calafiori now to Martinelli into Eze. Eze now, lovely play here. Eze through to Havertz. Gonna make it 2-0 here. Kai Havertz cuts inside of Romero. Havertz hits it, and it's a good save from Vicario once again. Coach just gonna run from my team into Bentancur. No, it's not, because Saliba, lovely challenge in there. Declan Rice. That pass is meant to go out wide there to Martinelli. It's so obvious. It's a free kick for Spurs. Again, just feels like it doesn't have any fluidity right now. That's how I can feel with the game. Son and a free kick hits it. Son. Rai collects. Okay, Ben White should have had him there. 35th minute here. Son. Ball into the box. Solanke somehow won that header. Not too sure how, but he headed it onto the ball, thankfully for us. Can't have a lovely play there from him. Martinelli. We need a second goal in this game. We need a second goal. Martinelli, Eze in the centre. Eze drops back for no reason. Okay, so you're on your own, Martinelli here. Goes inside, and Martinelli hits it. Martinelli, what a goal! That is when Martinelli is at his best there, cutting inside and the finesse shot into the far corner. He's got that on lock. Not too sure why Eze dropped so far back into midfield for no reason. He's on getting to the box with crosses, but just decided to stop his run for no reason. But Martinelli here cuts inside, great bit of skill and a great finish there to find the side netting to make it 2-0 here to Arsenal and give us a little bit of a comforting lead in this game. Vicario should have saved it, to be fair. Bentancur now just running from my team like he was a second ago. Bentancur still going here. Good defending there though up against him. Wasn't ready for that, even though it should have been. Pedro Porro loses that to Martinelli. Good read of the game there. Eze in there to Kai Havertz. Havertz make it 3. 3rd time is the charm for the German. Hopefully, no, it's not. Saka, that's going to be a goal kick. They've got an injury, Spurs. So we're not going to kick the ball out for them. Eze. Lovely ball through there to Martinelli. Martinelli now, can he make it 3? The Brazilian. Denied by Vicario again. Poor pass, but a good block. Son, oh no. Human Son. Charging forward here. Ball into the box right. That should be yours, thank you. Martinelli now. Martinelli here. It's a foul, referee. Okay, if I did that, it's a free kick and a red card. Richarlison, ball forward here to James Maddison. Calafiori looked at defending there from him. Eze now. I do work there from Eze. Eze. Still going here. Is it actually Eze? Eze through here to Kai Havertz. Havertz now can he make it free? Havertz this time beats Vicario. It's great defending from Calafiori. Lovely ball carrying ability from Eze as well to get the ball through and then into Kai Havertz and makes it 3-0 against Spurs at the Emirates. And Havertz has had a great game. It's been so unfortunate not to score more than one goal in this one. The aggressive goal here beats Vicario and gives us a 3-goal cushion. Going to make a change or two to give us some fresh legs in midfield and just see this game out. Bentancur now. Still going here is Bentancur out wide. The Destiny Doji. That's great defending there in there from, who was it that got the ball? I'm not so sure who it was. I think it was Zubimendi who got the ball actually. Zubimendi in here to Saka. Saka. Can he beat Mickey van der Ven? Has got just ahead of him. Mickey van der Ven beaten there. Ball into the box here to King Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz makes it, doesn't make it 4. To Heung-min Son. That is Ben White, so I looked at from him. 90+2 here. See out the rest of the game. Ben White just charging forward the ball here. Ben White still going. It's got room to roam here, Ben White, but you can't do this IRL. Ben White driving forward here later on. Maybe grab as a late goal here to make it 4, but Adoja's in there, and Ben White can get it back. Keep it in play to Saka. Saka, why not? Saka hits it. It actually would have been taken down by Havertz with handball there, but it's a 3-0 win at the Emirates against Spurs. We leapfrog them in the league to go into the second place. We might be now or first, I'm not too sure. Win the North London derby. A great cameo from Zubimendi in this one. We'll see more of him in the next game. Most likely they might start him depending on how fit he is in the stamina. But let's get into the next one and hopefully continue our great form this episode. Alright, so for the final game of today's episode, we're going to take on Man City here. Currently sit 2 points behind us in third place in the league. As you can see, we scored more goals than them, they've only conceded one more than us. So we're pretty even as a team as it goes right now. Liverpool are top of the league level on points with us as it stands because we lost the game. They've drew against, so they're technically on top. They've actually got 19 points, not 18. Let's get into this one up against Man City. They've got a pretty good team. They've got obviously Gundogan in there. They've got obviously we'll beat Man City in the Community Shield at the start of the season. They signed Yoro Berisha to play left back. They've got Rico Lewis starting right back. They've got a pretty good team. Coventry playing Cam is interesting, but Oda Silva down on the right is also interesting. Let's get into this one and hopefully beat them here. I did say I was going to start Zubimendi for this one, but we can't really risk having him in this game. I feel like we need Thomas Partey just in case. I mean, Thomas Partey is kind of annoyed at game time. Going to give him a run of games in the second team actually coming up. So we're going to take Zubimendi with us for this one, see what he can do if we need him at some point. And the rest of the team is looking a little bit tired, so we can't bring anyone else with us. And yeah, we're going to get into this one up against them and see if we can beat Man City again in this crummer that we did at Wembley. So we've got some decent games recently, beating Man United and Spurs. And Saka here, looking at Yoro Berisha, the Spaniard who's got the pace advantage against Bukayo Saka. Saka cuts inside, Saka hits it, and Saka scores. An instant impact in this game from Bukayo Saka, making it 1-0 inside 3 minutes here. Just running down the line, cutting inside of Yoro Berisha, and then a wonderful finish into the far corner to beat Ederson and goal. That cut inside there to beat John Stones, and the finisher on his left to beat the keeper. The amount of time Saka does the IRL and he's done it for us here in his career mode. Side net in there, nothing the Brazilian could do about that one. Got it on the wing. In here to Erling Haaland. Haaland. Okay, it's so annoying, man. I don't know how they haven't fixed that. Like, that's been in the game for how many months now where Haaland just doesn't shoot. A ball through here by Eze. Martinelli cuts inside and Martinelli to make it 2-1. Martinelli hits it and Ederson denies his fellow Brazilian for scoring a goal there. Bukayo Saka into the box. Give it ahead of Kai Havertz, and that's gone into the net. It's 2-0 incredibly quickly in this game. 10 minutes in, and we've got a 2-goal cushion. I want to see how that goes in on the line, because I feel like whoever that was on the line should have cleared it, in my opinion, but you never know. It probably could have been awkward to do so. But Saka whips it in. Havertz with the header. He makes it 2-0 here. I think it's Rico Lewis is on the line. Yes, he is. It's just too far back. If he's a little bit more further forward, he heads out clear. We're running right here at the Emirates if we can see. Martinelli now beats. Rico Lewis cuts inside here to Kai Havertz. Havertz in here to Bukayo Saka. Saka up towards Ben White, and Ederson denies him. Eze loses that to De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva in to Rico Lewis. Good defending from Martinelli there from the front line. Can we find Kai Havertz in the centre? Havertz on the turn. Havertz hits it and Ederson denies him. Good. Being tracked down here by Ben White. The man almost scored not too long ago in this game, but Ben White got defending there against him. Getting forward here into Erling Haaland. Haaland. Get good defending there from Gabriel. As a pass there needs to be a lot better there from Saka. Declan Rice at the defending. Martinelli through here to Havertz. There's a great pass here through to the German. Can he make it through? Denied by Ederson, no. Alone. Grealish now still going. Grealish. Good work from him, but great save there from David Raya. His son's got very fortunate at the other game to make Havertz put in a challenge with Gundogan. Getting forward here. They might have scored twice in the Community Shield. Haaland shoots eventually there, but by the time he shot, we managed to get the block in. I hope that isn't an issue in FC25, man, with him. But Eze driving through here. Eze, did he get his first goal in Arsenal colours in a played game? I think he scored in a similar too. But Eze scores here against City, a team that looked to buy him IRL. It was rumoured anyway that City were going to buy him from Crystal Palace, but it didn't happen at the end. But Eze scores to make it 3-0. And City have had the chances, yes, but they haven't really turned up to this game. They've been a fairly easy team to beat defensively. Their defence ain't the best with Rico Lewis and Yuri Berisha in there. Not the two highest rated defenders they have. But we're 3-0 up here against City, and you have to see it. Kieran Tierney up against Bernardo Silva here. First bit of defender for the Scotsman to do. Kieran Tierney. Good block there. Tierney now. Gabriel into Declan Rice. Rice now into Eze. Eze out wider to Gabriel Martinelli. The Brazilian driving forward, using his pace to beat Rico Lewis. Martinelli now cuts it back across in here to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz going to get the shot away, blocked by John Stones. Falls here. It doesn't fall to Grealish getting forward. Once again, he's been one of the most dangerous players in the game. Grealish cuts it back across here. I'm not sure how he got a ball cleared. There's a shot there into the bottom corner by Rodri, and it's 3-1. Whoever that was, it was Zubimendi. I'm not sure how he didn't get the ball. The ball was right there. Why is he running over to Pep? They're 3-1 down. Like, what is going on? But, like, if we see it again in the replay, you'll see that Zubimendi was right in front of the ball, and the game just didn't make him go for it for some reason. I couldn't do anything with him. It was just locked into just running forward. As you'll see right there, he could have got the ball, but he just, for some reason, didn't do so. It's not anyone like that. It's Rodri or Gundogan at this point in time. But De Bruyne, good defender there from Gabriel. Now Trossard into midfield here to Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus, the former City man, through the centre, but Ødegaard, good work there from him. Out wide here to Trossard, the Belgian. Trossard cuts inside, hits it, blocked by Ruben Diaz, and Rico Lewis gets it clear. Saka now. Over that pair to Ben White. Ben White has had a shot earlier in the game. Could he score this time? Ederson denies him again, no. Holland plays it out wide here to Rico Lewis. Lewis now cuts it inside to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, good turn there. Rico Lewis. Back across here to the Portuguese. I can't speak. Saliba good defending. Ødegaard now can get it out here. Gabriel Jesus. Into his feet there. Jesus now to Saka. Saka. To beat the City defence again here. Bukayo Saka. Could he score? Good work there from him to get away from the defender. But Ruben Diaz is here to deny the ball getting to Ødegaard. But Ederson, okay, no penalty given there for some reason. I feel like there should have been a penalty there to us. Ederson just chopped Ødegaard down as he went for the ball. But it's going to be a 3-1 win at the Emirates against City here. It should have been a clean sheet, but, you know, the game didn't make Superman. He cleared the ball for some reason. He just made him like, walk next to Rodri for no reason, but it is where it is. It's a 3-1 win here to end the episode. You know, to see it. Alright, so that's going to call it for today's episode. Next episode, we face Chelsea. Currently sit 8th in the league. They're almost 10 points behind us, 8 points behind us in the league as it currently stands. You can see we're second in the league, 1 point behind Liverpool, top of the table. Where we have the best attack in the league right now by a few goals and the joint best defence in the league as well. As you see, the teams were playing pretty good. The stats of the team are looking great as well. Kai Havertz has been on fire this season, proving why I wanted him in the team. But Saka with 9-3 and Kai Havertz with 12 goal involvements in 9 games. That just proves to you that this guy does not need to be replaced in the team. He's getting assists, he's getting goals. is he all-round. He's basically a centre forward for me. He's not necessarily a striker. It's more of a centre forward the way he plays, but he gets a bunch of goals. Martinelli with 3, Trossard with 3 as well, Jesus with 3, and Odegaard's doing pretty good as well. Same with Eze in this episode with 2 goals and 2 assists. He's got so far at his time with Arsenal. As you see by the assist chart, Havertz is currently leader, and he's also joined the second place in the goal tally, but behind Bukayo Saka. That's going to call it for this one. As I mentioned, next episode we're going to play Chelsea and a bunch of other games. We've got City in the Carabao Cup. We're going to have to play that game as well. We also have Newcastle, depending how good they are, we might play that as well. Aston Villa and also Liverpool in the next one. Then we're going to get into the January transfer window. We don't have the most amount of money to spend. We've only got 17 million. So I don't think we're going to do any business in January unless we get like an injury or we have to sell a player. One thing I need to remember to do is put Partey in the second team for a little bit because he's a little bit annoyed at his game time. So I don't want him to have to try and leave the team. But that's something we're going to go. As you can see, Zinchenko's going to be in the second team for now. Calafiori will be the first team left back. 40 for Silverfield. I've really liked him at left back. I like his physicality and his overall play. But that's going to call it for this one. If you're going to enjoy it, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and help me reach my 5 subscribers. All help getting there is greatly appreciated. SC25 content is not too far away. And obviously, when that comes out, we're going to be doing Crow Mode, Ultimate Team, and a bunch of other stuff. So if you want to see that, drop a subscription. And yeah, see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.